For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up, so I'm clutching tight on this lead.
What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment, and we are finally back. And we are back with MLB The Show 22. And I'd like to apologize for the hiatus. It tends to happen quite a bit. I'm sorry about that, but we are officially back. I know the last season we had going with the New York Mets franchise kind of got left high and dry. But we're going to try and do a much better job than this with this MLB The Show 22. I mean, we got all the way to the freaking World Series, and I just got burned out on the game. I got tired of playing it. Honestly, really haven't been gaming as much lately anyway. We are going to go ahead and hop into what this video is about for today. We got our top 3 teams that we're looking to do here in franchise mode. So just kind of go over who we are looking at, and you guys can vote in the poll below which 3 teams you guys might want. Now, there's going to be a 4th team in there. That is going to be my Chicago White Sox. I'm always going to have them in there, so just in case they end up winding up winning the poll. You know, who knows? One of the better teams rising in the American League, so hopefully they actually do something in real life and not have, fall flat on their face again in the playoffs as they tend to do the last couple of years. But without further ado, let's look at the 3 teams we are looking at. Team number 1, leaving the country, headed to the 6th, to Toronto. We got the Blue Jays we are looking at. Now, the Toronto Blue Jays are an up and rising team. They got some very, very good young talent on this roster, led by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His daddy was a beast in the outfield with the Angels. I'm not sure who all else his dad played with, but we do know his son, one of the rising superstars in baseball right now. You can see he's a 96 overall, so there's a good chance, got some good talent over here, on this Toronto Blue Jays team. Just kind of looking at them, honestly, head to toe, they're very sound. They got a good pitching staff, very solid. Their weakness is probably their bullpen, and I think their catcher. Now, they did just actually trade for one of the White Sox backup catchers here in real life, so that was interesting to see. So they do have Zach Collins. It's not on the game just yet, but by the time we actually get this series up and going, it'll probably be around there. So actually what I'm considering doing is definitely going to be simming a lot more, so than actually trying to play every single game, because that's just not feasible. Second baseman, another weakness of the team so far. They don't even have anybody in the majors, so I'm guessing it's one of these guys. Either I know it's not Matt Chapman, but it could be Santiago Espinal. I'm not sure if Bo Bichette plays over there. It just depends, how they have it situated. And we got Lourdes Gurriel Jr. out there in left field. Now, we all know who Lourdes Gurriel is after we ended up trading for him last year in our New York Mets franchise. Did very, very well for us. Definitely was a guy that brought a lot of pop to the lineup. Solid outfielder, good arm. Definitely wouldn't mind reconnecting that flame back with him. And, the other players on the team, of course, the majority of people know George Springer back when he used to play with the Astros on the cheating team. And we got Teoscar Hernandez out there in right field. So a lot of good talent on this Blue Jays team that definitely will be looking forward to, potentially playing with. Let's get on to team number 2. And for team number 2, we head all the way across to California. And probably one of them, I don't say one of the disappointing teams from last year. A lot of people pinned the Padres to actually make it to the World Series. End up playing, and they missed the playoffs altogether. So definitely was not expecting that out of the Padres last year. I know they got hit with some injuries that didn't help them out, but another solid team. They're kind of more similar to the Blue Jays, where not as much help is needed, but they probably have more issues that are in that bullpen. Like this guy, Drew Pomeranz. I'm sure we ended up trading for him too last year, so we probably would have him called up and brought into to be in the close role, or somebody to come out the pen, depending on what we could do. But yeah, not too many weaknesses here. Could use potentially a catcher. First baseman is Luke Voigt, but I think with the DH rule, so he could possibly be DH, so we could end up getting a better first baseman. Then we got Jake Cronenworth, Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr. We wouldn't have to worry about him being in the minors, because I think when we start franchise, everybody's healthy. I don't think that stuff carries over. Left fielder could be improved on. Then we got Trent Grisham and Will Myers. So outfield maybe could use a little boost. Padres may need a little bit more work right now than the Blue Jays do. But regardless, they're that big stuff is in the infield. I mean, they got talent all the way around the board. I mean, they got all-star galore, in the infield. So, and then you got a good, solid pitching staff. On a little on the older side with a couple of them, but they're still going to be able to get the job done, throughout the week in the rotation. And we'll go ahead and move on to our final team. Now, this team, I don't know. It would be more of a fun one. Now, this team would require more simulation to it. Let's get to it, who they are, though. And staying in the state of California, we had the Los Angeles Angels. Now, like I was just saying, we would likely have to require a little bit more simulation because they do need a little bit more work than the Padres and the Blue Jays. To me, I think the Blue Jays are the better team of the bunch. And then I was having to say the Padres would be 2. And then the Angels clearly falling third now. Angels did kind of beef up the team with Noah Syndergaard, the pitching staff. I said pitching staff for sure. With Noah Syndergaard being brought on now. It's only a 1-year deal. So that's one place we have to look at if we are going to potentially head into a second season. Like I said, it would kind of be more building this team to be more competitive with trades, free agency potentially, depending who's all the free agent. And seeing where we can go from there because, like I said, they need work. Actually, surprisingly, they actually got one of a little older, but they got kind of some of the better bullpen arms than the other teams. I mean, they got a higher closer with Iglesias. Now, Iglesias is one of the better closers in the league. And then you got Ryan Tepera and Aaron Luke. Now, we know Aaron Luke. I believe we had him on our Mets team, and he didn't do too well for us. So maybe he's better to pitch with on this game. I don't know, but it did not go well anytime we had to pitch with him. Then we got Max Stassi, catcher, first baseman Jared Walsh. David Fletcher over there at second base. Anthony Rendon, they got from the Washington Nationals, I believe. What was it? I think last year was his first year with the Angels. Signed to a big contract. Tyler Wade, and of course, Mike Trout, best baseball player in baseball right now. And one of the greatest of all time. So, and then, of course, you can't forget Shohei Ohtani. Gets to play pitcher and bat. So, definitely would be a team I would be interested in using. I'm interested in all 3 of these teams to be able to use with. But Angels would definitely require a little bit more simulation, just to let you guys know that in advance. And the other 2 teams, we kind of probably would do it more. I normally do it, playing more games. I'm definitely going to be simming a little bit more, just so A, I don't get burned out, and B, we can actually complete a postseason. Because if I know, we may get knocked off right away in the postseason. Maybe we do hop into a year number 2, but definitely want to be able to finish a season in its completion because that's not acceptable. Being able to get all the way to the World Series and literally just getting burned out on the game. But we are going to do what we can to try and figure this out. And hopefully you guys also enjoy another series as we hop back into MLB The Show 22. Once again, we will have a poll in the description. There'll also be a pinned comment down below. However, before we close this, I actually want to hop right back in here. Just let you know, definitely want to try and do some live streams this year. Kind of tried to do it with Diamond Dynasty last year. Not sure. I really just didn't get into it. I don't know. Like I said, I was getting burned out on MLB The Show really, really quick last year. Quicker than I normally would on this game. But yeah, hopefully, get some live streams going. Might even try and do live streams with Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show. We may even do some live streams with franchise mode here and there. It'll definitely be something that's scheduled. It wouldn't just be a pop up out of the blue, do a live stream. So be something like that. But yeah, you guys, I want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with this new series that we're going to be having coming here. MLB The Show 22. We are officially back. Once again, I apologize for being gone for so long. But we are back. Let's get to it. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. I'm out to next time, everybody. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. Peace.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.